Hey, I'm Cher, and welcome to Readings. I've had a request to do a Pisces reading with the Fountain Tarot. Now, there's something about the Fountain Tarot that for some reason I just can't seem to get a real good reading out of them. And probably about the only thing I like about them is that I've got like crow qualities because I like the shine. That silver shine. Other than that, they're not my favorite deck. But because you've asked for it, so let it be. Pisces. Pisces. Let's go. Let's get her on. And let's get her done. Pisces. Your reading. 8 of Wands. Lovers in the reverse, Ace of Wands. Well, that pretty much sums it up. I think what we have here is a love reading, if not a love reading. And someone who's been missing for a while. Hello? Someone who's been missing for a while, or someone who is a family member that you might not have seen for a while, or a friend. But we got conversation coming in, the Lover's card in the reverse. This is someone that I would say hasn't been a lover for a very long time. So I'm gonna make a judgment call here, and I'm just gonna say that it's probably an ex, but it's someone who's been it's been so long that I've probably forgotten, or it's just not going to it doesn't seem to play on your mind anymore because it's been a while. But now we get the Ace of Wands coming in here, and this is new adventure. This is a brand new beginning. Pisces. So, who is this one from the past that hasn't been around for a long time? The Seven of Swords and regret. Seven of Swords straight up is deception, liar, cheater. In the reverse, this is regret. Regret. This is someone who probably broke you, lied to you, cheated on you. Probably someone that was a great deceiver. Deceived you somehow. Either your heart or your bank book. But let's keep going. With the Nine of Pentacles. This is all right. And the King of Cups. Oh my God, Pisces. You know, what happens with people sometimes, you know, when you haven't heard from them for a while. And you know, the strangest thing is, sometimes we don't think that that person's ever going to get better. And we think, well, what an ass. They'll always be an ass. Apparently, no. This is someone who now holds a lot of regrets, but they're feeling so much better with the Nine of Pentacles. What I like to call the tickety-boo card. So someone has sabotaged, and actually someone has come into the room that I said hello to. And so, with the King of Waters, King Neptune himself, rising up out of the sea. Alright, so this is someone who's doing a hell of a lot better. This is someone coming towards you with thoughts of maybe trying again, or a new beginning. Or the Ace of Wands normally means a whole brand new beginning, but it could even be something like, can we be friends, you know? Obviously the person has received some sort of money, and not only received money, but has worked on themselves. With the King of Cups, with the King of Neptune, the rulers of the water, ruling emotion. Somebody here has done a lot of work on themselves, Pisces. 5 of Pentacles, Chariot, 9 of Swords, Justice. Oh, 2 of Wands. All right. What am I picking up here? Yeah, this is someone who deceived you. This is someone who left you at the cold. Someone who abandoned you, probably when you needed them the most. Now there's a lot of regret. This is someone who left you at the cold. 5 of Pentacles. And now with the Chariot, Cancer coming in here. Now with the Chariot, coming towards you, but coming towards you how? Coming towards you meek, scared. Yeah, scared. With the 9 of Swords coming out here, Nightmare. Now, you know, when we make mistakes and we think the grass is greener on the other side and we go and then realize we made one hell of a big mistake. And now you want to go back. Do you go back and knock on the door and say, hey, I'm here, I'm back? No. No, how do you go back? Go back with regret. You go back with emotion. You go back with the 9 of Swords. You go back and it's hard. It's hard to go back. But you want to go because you made such a big mistake. And this is what I have here. Followed by Justice. Did they think the grass was greener on the other side? Did they finally receive some sort of karma? 2 of Wands. And did karma stand them at the crossroads and say, okay, what you going to do now? You're going to go back? Or you're going to look for more green pastures? Let's shuffle. So Pisces, obviously somebody here, probably in a very bad way. Although they have the 9 of Pentacles. Now, if it's not money, it's some sort of enlightenment, some sort of knowledge, a knowing. Look at all the things I did to Pisces. I feel so bad, so regretful. I want to let you know that that Chariot's on its way. That this person's coming, not dancing and skipping, not lying and putting on a false face. This is someone that when you open that door, you're going to be very surprised to see a very, very different person. Let's keep going. The Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. Alright, so Pisces, someone has gone through hell here. Hold on. There's a possibility here, a job loss that they had. Boy, are they ever hijacking your reading. A job loss, probably now working at a job that's only half of what they used to do. Probably now working, oh God love you, I'm not going to say anything about how people work. People work, right? But they're probably working at Walmart now, where they might have been at one time a mechanic. You know, something has happened here. There's been a great transformation. I mean, from the very beginning here, the first two cards, where was I? Eight of Wands and the Lovers in the reverse. A communication from someone who used to be. Pisces, the very beginning of this reading has been about somebody else. It hasn't been about you. There's been nothing here about you. It's all about someone else. Someone has gone for, someone has gone through a terrible, terrible thing here. I think that the grass might have been greener, or maybe they met somebody and they thought, oh well, you know, see you later, Pisces. Whatever this is, there is definitely a big change. This is someone who might have gone from the Queen of Pentacles, and the reason I'm seeing that they went from the Queen of Pentacles into the Tower is when they were with you, they might have been supplied for. Where the hell did that come from, Spirit? Okay, well, let's go with it. Spirit speaks it. Let's go with it. You could have been maybe taking care of them. You could have been paying the dues. It was, maybe they could have been almost like a kept spouse or a kept boyfriend, girlfriend. Someone that you bought clothes for, someone that you fed and housed. And so they had this Queen of Pentacles attitude. And there's always a saying, you give people an inch, they'll take a goddamn mile. And this is what I'm picking up, is that you gave more than a friggin' inch. And they took 10 miles. And what you did, and this is really good what Pisces does, is make people feel so much bigger and greater. Instead of being down here, Pisces will try to bring them up. Pisces will put you on that pedestal and will talk you into believing that you are so much more, and you are, than what you feel. And so after all this, of taking care of someone and being there for them, and putting them on the pedestal and building them up and building them up and building them up, they left you in the cold. Because what? Because what did you build? You build the Queen of Pentacles. And when you built the Queen of Pentacles, you brought in the Tower in the reverse. So what happened here was almost like a spoiled child. If you spoil a child and then they want something and you say no, they run away. They run away from home. They want to make you worry, or they'll do something, or they'll get in trouble with the law, or they'll do something silly and end up in the hospital and say, I'm in the hospital now, and make you feel bad, so you say yeah. And this is really what I'm picking up here, because someone definitely is trying to get a message to somebody out there. Get ready, Pisces. This person that you built up, this person that you did everything for, that you sacrificed yourself for, I'm surprised the Hanged Man is not here, but it's all about them. And then when they leave in the Tower in the reverse, it's they almost left like they, like with the Tower in the reverse, it's almost like they had no feeling. It's what is it, Pisces? Did they want what? If it was a guy, did they want a motorcycle and you said no, and then they walk away and they harden the heart against you because you said no? Or the girl that wanted the engagement ring but you weren't ready for it, and you said no, I'm not ready for that, and they walked away, and the Tower in reverse just shows no friggin', no, just all attitude. No feelings, no emotion, just all freaking attitude. a good manifester too. But your manifesting came to an end. Alright, so with the Magi coming out here, and the Ten of Swords. Alright, so Pisces, alright, what I got here is someone that you might have spoiled bloody rotten. That you might have babied. And done everything for it. And they left you out in the cold. That's all I can tell you, they left you out in the cold. They just, and to be left out in the cold, from what I'm seeing, actually probably for no reason, other than they didn't get their own way. Or that when you were building them up, their ego got too big. And once they got strong enough, they're like, well, see ya. But they left with no friggin' conscience. They left with this friggin' chip on their shoulder. They left thinking, well, I'm strong now. Don't need you. That's just freaking nasty. And it appears that wherever they went, that karma bit them in the butt. And they learned a great lesson. Even their manifesting is doomed. Even the great Magi within them is doomed. That doesn't work. So what you do? Put a spell on this person? What happened here? Pisces. The Hanged Man. Well, the Hanged Man, sacrifice. This is realizing that you were sacrificed, that you sacrificed for them. Holy crow, this person's in bad shape. Alright, so, holy jeez. Wow, okay. Alright, Pisces, this person's in bad shape. Everything has gone against them, even themselves. Now, when I had the Nine of Pentacles there, I don't know if they've done a good work on themselves or not. It could be they're looking at you with the Nine Pentacles and seeing how well you're doing. This person did not feel a tower. And because they did not feel a tower, karma came and bit them real good. This is just someone, from what I'm seeing, who probably used you. For someone who really wasn't invested in the relationship to begin with. Just nasty. And at first there, I was thinking, oh, God love them, they've changed a lot. No. The only change I see, I'm going to tell you, the only change I see is now they're extremely emotional. They're extremely regretful. And yeah, they're on their way. Everything they lay their hand to turns to friggin' rust. Their inner Magi, not even there, not existent. They couldn't manifest nothing even if they tried. The Hanged Man, why they think that they sacrifice? Why? Let's see. Why did they think that they sacrificed for you? So, truthfully, they still got a bit of that freaking attitude. This is not someone who is 100%, oh my God, what I did to Pisces, oh my God, oh. But they also got this hangman freaking attitude. Well, I was there, and I sacrificed myself for Pisces. No, they didn't, because the Empress in reverse tells me that they probably did diddly squat. Now, I'm sorry, cross-watcher, if it doesn't resonate, darling. God love you. It's not your reading. Hang up. This is not you, darling. But this is for Pisces. And I know that Spirit's talking to someone out there. And with the World card, going from one cycle into another cycle. Look, going from one cycle into another cycle with the Nine of Wands and the Hierophant in the reverse. This is someone that's carrying a black cloud. This is every step I take, I fall in a pit. This is I can never get a break. This is worry and turmoil. And the Hierophant in the reverse, there's no spirit left. This is someone who got their karma. Let's pull out a couple more. Let's see. But still, even amongst all this darkness, even amongst all this pain and suffering and emotion, even amongst all this, spirit is dead within them. With the Empress in the reverse, nothing seems to be flowering or flourishing around them. They still have this, Pisces. And that's a Pisces card. The Hanged Man. Now, I don't know if this person is just not thinking straight, or maybe they're friggin' doing a lot of drinking or something, but they don't quite see reality. They see the bullshit that's happening to them, but they can't put it together. And for some reason, they're saying to themselves, I sacrificed myself for Pisces. I did everything for them. There's a bastardo. Alright, Pisces. What can I say? If I could give you some advice here, when that knock comes on your door or that text message comes in, there's something here that I don't like. And no matter how deep and dark and destitute someone can become, most of us will be grateful for any kind of helping hand. But when you're in the deepest pits, and then you see a hand and a light reaching down, and you reach up and you take that hand with a grin on your face, I don't like it. Because with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords, Three of Cups is celebration, followed by the Three of Swords. That's being able to draw the sword. Now the Queen of Swords can be your best friend, but you don't want the Queen of Swords for an enemy. They can slice and dice. They're real good at it. Watch the false face, because I got someone waiting for you. I got someone waiting for the right time. With the Seven of Pentacles, followed by a very deceptive messenger, the Bastardo. And the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It is not prosperous to be with this person. Yeah, they're in a bad place. Yeah, they will come back. Yeah, because they walked away from you and they never even felt anything. They never felt a damn thing. This is karma in its finest. This is karma in all its glory. This is payback. Be careful, Pisces, because your heart, who has a heart like Pisces, you see any kind of suffering, you suffer. Take this for a warning. This is someone who doesn't feel. But when bullshit is on their side, and all the bullshit is happening to them, they can reach up under that pit. But watch out for that mask. Because under that sadness and, oh, help me, is something else. Okay, what a hell of a reading. Virgo, Libra, Virgo again, Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, Aries, Sag, Cancer, Libra, Gemini. All signs are on the board, Pisces, but these are the signs that are prominent. Holy shimoli, oh my God. I don't know who that's for. Just be careful. Use your high priest, your high priestess. God love you, darlings. I want to thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you tonight. And if you like the way I read, please like, share, and on your way out the door, reach back, Pisces, and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring that bell, so you'll know next time that Spirit and I are here to speak with you. Namaste.